We go 0-3 on prop bets last week, and we were so close to hitting the long shot prop on Davison Figueiredo winning by knockout. He had Rob Font hurt a couple of times, but was unable to get him out of there. A couple of other spots that were close to hitting as well, but we end up getting reverse swept. Not a good look, but we get right back on the horse for this weekend's UFC Vegas 83 card. Got another 3 best prop bets for you guys, as well as a long shot. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First one up that we got is going to be Hyun Sung Park by knockout at plus 100. We know how chinny Shannon Ross is, and given the fact that he's coming back just about 5 minutes after getting his lights completely shut off last time around by Jesus Aguilar, not a good look for him to come back against another guy who's going to be looking to take his head off. Park is going to be the faster of the two with some big power, and he does a great job in terms of countering his opponents and giving the openings that Shannon Ross leaves with his own big explosive movements. I'm expecting Park to counter him effectively here and then eventually find the chin and put his lights out. So at plus 100, I think that is the best winning path here for Park. Might as well take a shot at plus money there. Second best prop that I got for you guys is going to be Nasrat Hakparast by knockout at plus 240. He goes up against Jamie Mullarkey, who has suffered both of his last losses by knockout. And although Hakparast only has 1 knockout to his record in the UFC, this guy used to be a finishing machine on the regional scene. And given the way that these guys have their trajectories lined up, given Jamie Mullarkey's hitability and how much Hakparast likes to throw down in the pocket, I think he'll eventually be able to find that opening to land that big shot on Mullarkey. And all week, Hakparast has been talking about finding another knockout here, and I think he can finally come through with that given the stylistic clash between both of these fighters. So look for Hakparast to sprawl and brawl here, as Mullarkey will be looking to take him to the ground. But I think Hakparast's takedown defense is good enough to keep this fight upright, where he'll eventually be able to find that knockout shot and cash that plus 240 knockout prop. And the final best prop bet that I got for you guys here is going to be Tim Elliott by submission at plus 250. Sumadarji's most recent losses have come by submission, and given that Tim Elliott is one of the best takedown artists in the lower weight classes, I'm expecting the possibility for him to snatch up a neck or a submission of some sort will be very likely in this spot, given that he'll be looking to avoid the striking advantage of Sumadarji, get this fight to the ground, work to a dominant position, hopefully getting the back of his opponent and eventually finding a rear naked choke. At plus 250, that line is too good to pass up in this spot. And the long shot prop that I got for you guys here, again, the long shot, I believe I set it at plus 400 or plus 500 as minimum odds that I want to give you guys for that. This week it got plus 500, and then it's going to be Melquizael Costa by submission at plus 500 over Steve Garcia. Similar to the Tim Elliott fight, if Costa is able to avoid the big power of Steve Garcia, change levels, get this fight to the ground, I think his BJJ is good enough to put Garcia into compromising positions and eventually find that neck as Garcia starts to slow down, and I think he'll be able to find the submission hopefully by the second or third round of this matchup. Give me Melquizael Costa by submission plus 500 as the long shot prop for UFC Vegas 83. There you guys go. 3 best prop bets. Long shot prop for you guys as well. Got a ton of other great content that dropped for UFC Vegas 83. Check it out on the YouTube channel. Check it out with the links in the description below. And next week is the final event of the UFC's 2023 calendar. And I can't wait to break it down for you guys. UFC 296, Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington. Alexandre Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. Bunch of other great fights. Paddy Pimblett going up against Tony Ferguson. So make sure you guys check out those breakdowns. They'll be dropping as soon as Monday. If you want early access to them in written form, check out the Lock of the Night Patreon page, which is in the link in the description below. I'll be dropping those starting Friday evening, so keep your eyes peeled for that. All right, that's a wrap for me. See you guys next week. Peace.